I've been deep diving into the H90 for the last few weeks, and it's so powerful, it got me wondering, what if the greatest melody writer in history had access to the H90? What if I could travel back in time and give Beethoven my H90 pedal? What would he do with it?
Born in the 18th century, Beethoven left an indelible mark on the world of music.
But what if Beethoven had an H90 FX pedal? This little piece of modern technology can manipulate sound in countless ways, adding depth, resonance, and a multitude of other effects to a simple melody. It's a tool that gives musicians the ability to sculpt their sound, bending and shaping it to their will. Imagine Beethoven's Moonlight Sonata drenched in delay, its haunting melody echoing like whispers in a moonlit cavern. Well, you don't need to imagine it, as you can hear it right now. I've plugged the MIDI notes from the internet and added them to Ableton's tapestry of violins, violas, cellos, and other orchestral instruments. The dry signal sounds like this. Very well known, really beautiful. Now the H90 can breathe new life into this timeless piece. If I add in this effect here, which I've created called Moonlight, it has a modulated delay going into chorus, and it sounds like this. Absolutely beautiful. While a chorus adds shimmering beauty to the Ode to Joy theme from Beethoven's Ninth Symphony. Again, something we've heard hundreds of times. Very beautiful it is too. If I add this effect to it, which is a polyflex going into a chorus, it sounds like this. Just adds a bit of thickness and a bit of extra body to what is an already amazing sound. What about taking Beethoven's iconic Fifth Symphony and transforming it into a melodic techno experiment? The dry sound sounds like this. Very dramatic again, something that we've all heard 100 times. So the effect for this one is a Q-wah effect going into a duct delay. So I've gone for trying to really transform this sound into something completely different. And this sounds like this. Which I think sounds pretty good. Then what if we added a bass? Adds a bit more depth to the low end. How about maybe some drums? So what if we added a bit of extra effects? This is a little bit of sidechain and a bit of infiltrator, one of my favourite effects. I think we've got something pretty cool here. And without the H90, sounds pretty cool. I think it adds a bit more of a sort of ethereal weirdness, which is a bit more techno if you add this on. Yeah, quite like that. Though we may not share Beethoven's genius, we can still take simple, memorable melodies and enhance them, twisting and reimagining them into something unrecognizable. With modern modulation tools, we can create ebb and flow, call and response, elements that Beethoven could only dream of. He had physical instruments, of course, and reverberating concert halls at his disposal, and he used them extremely effectively, but never the unnatural allure of delay or flanger or chorus. Now, this experiment demonstrates how we can elevate simplicity to new heights, transcending the original intent.
We've explored how the H90 can transform his compositions. In conclusion, the beauty of music lies in its ability to evolve and adapt. Whether it's a symphony composed in the 18th century or a techno track from the 21st, music continues to touch hearts and resonate with human emotion. And who knows? Maybe somewhere in a parallel universe, Beethoven is experimenting with an H90 right now, continuing to push the boundaries of music as we know it.
So a slightly different video for me this week, but I had a lot of fun making it. I was surprised how easy it was to recreate a full orchestra in Ableton, and then messing around with the H90 is just always great fun. I always lose track of time when I'm playing with it, which is a sure sign that you're having fun and getting lost in the task at hand. Now, if you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing to the channel and maybe even sign up to my newsletter using the link in the description, where I share some hints and tips once a month to help you get even more out of the gear you already own. And that's it for now. I'll see you in the next video.